All right, everybody, welcome back to Outdoor Country Adventures. We're trout fishing today on the Holston River in Smith County, Virginia. The state stocked this a few days ago, so we're going to get down here and give it a try, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, today we're at South Holston River, and I guess they call this the lower section. I've never been here before, and well, about fell and broke my neck, but it was supposed to have been stocked, I believe, yesterday. This is a state stock stream. If I'm in the right spot, I don't know. I haven't never been here, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. I've got confidence though. I brought my net with me, so, and I got it in a mess too. All right, let's see if we're in here or not. Like I said, I don't know. I've never been here. Don't even know if I'm at the right place. It is stocked trout waters, but I'm not sure if this is where they stocked yesterday. Try to get over here where I can get a little bit different water. A lot of brush, a lot of snags in this, so there he is. Alrighty. I caught this one on pink salmon. Good fighter. Nice trout. Well, I guess we know they're in here now. Oh, he's pretty. Like I said, this one's caught on pink salmon. Oh, he's a nice one. Grab my net here so I don't lose him. Well, you can tell I'm organized this morning, but nice trout. Like I said, they've probably been hit pretty hard with power baits. Everybody likes to throw power baits over here. And the Fuller Boyz dough baits, they rack up where people use power bait. But all right, that's the first one. We'll get him unhooked and see what else we can do. Now I'm going back in with the Chow-Chow. You can tell they've been pressured though. It's what little bit of fish I have seen are really spooky, and this hole is full of like little creek chubs and stuff, so some of the hits you can't tell if it's a trout or a stem. I hit the bridge column that time. All right, I just throwed the Chow-Chow in there. It's already getting a bite. There he is. Alrighty. That's number 2. Alright, another nice rainbow. Get him over here. All right, that's trout number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get over there in that hole on the other side. Needs to be some trout washed down in there. Water's moving awful fast though. Like I said, I'm trying to present it with... There he is. I guess he was laying down in there. You just got to hunt these trout down and figure out what they've done. Oh no, he's going to get off on me, Blue. How in the world did he get wrapped up around that? Come on, buddy. Swim free for me. There you go. There he come loose. I had him around a stick here. All right, this third trout. These are nice trout. This is again on Chow-Chow. Pretty trout. All right, let's get him taken care of here. All right, this got cast out again with, I put back on, uh-oh, there he is. Well, I was going to tell you what I put on, and oh no, it wrapped around something. I can see him out there. He's wrapped around a stick or something. Before he rudely interrupted me, I was telling you I was fishing with, well, he got off. I was using Chow-Chow again. As soon as I throwed it out there, I got a hit. He got wrapped around a stick right there and pulled off, so. Let's try. Like I said, each time I like to change baits on them. If you never used dough bait before, not power bait, this is dough bait. It's made, most of the ingredients is all natural in this, except for the flakes. But you want to roll it on and pack it on a little bit, and it toughens it up. And it's got a lot of flavor in it. All right. I hated I lost that one. These trout's been hard to come by this morning. I'd say they got a lot of pressure, so let's see if he likes the spiced garlic this time. I believe what these trout are doing, they're swimming up and down in here, and they get up here and lay in this hole, but after you catch one, it spooks them out and takes them a few minutes to get back in here. So I can get up here a little bit deeper and let it come down that hole this time. That would have been trout number 5 if he hadn't messed up, but who cares? Beautiful day of fishing. Like I said, this is the first stop. We might go up here above the bridge here and try to come around and see if we can float a bait down through here. Might let it hold in there a little bit different. It's got some kind of hit right then, but it might have been a chub. Didn't feel like a trout, but yeah, them chubs, I can feel them, they're pecking on it. All right, actually what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna move up here a little bit, see if I can get a different angle. Sometimes you can change the angle on your presentation, especially if they've been pressured. You can see all the tracks down here underneath this bridge. These tracks everywhere, so they've been pressured pretty hard. So I thought they would be, but like I said, we would have had 4, but I'm just going to try to see if I can present this bait a little bit different. All right, let's give it a try right here and see. might be laying up here in this upper end of this hole. More oxygen in the water. One thing about trout, you never can guess exactly where they're going to be at. Some kind of bug is hatching today, and it's about to drive me crazy flying on me. Like I said, I can see they've been stocked a couple days. I can see they've had a lot of pressure on them. I'd say they've seen every power bait made in the world. Try one more try and try to get it down here in a different area. Like I said, I'm trying to no sinker, no weight. Just let this bait free float a little bit. There's a fish. Woo, he's an acrobat. Look at that baby jump. Well, I guess my ideal paid off. So I said you got to hunt these trout, especially after they've been pressured a little bit. All right. There he is. That was on spiced garlic. Pretty trout, but like I said, they've been in here for a couple days, so they've seen some pressure. So, all right, let me get this hook out of him, and I'll bring you back in a second. All right, I moved back up to the upper side of the bridge. There's too much brush in there. I'm gonna give it a couple more tries right here. If not, I'm gonna move over or go check out a new location. But that's what we're going back in with. Old Faithful. A lot of trash in the water today. A lot of leaves floating down, sticks floating down. Like I said, we had a pretty good rain last night. And this hole is full of leaves. Got to get it away from them chubs, though. They get to it before a trout does, you can forget it. Well, I didn't mean to throw there, but I just let it float down through there and see. Can't never tell. Trout are sort of lazy, especially these stock trout. They like to lay at the lower end of the holes. Like I said, this is fall and the water's pretty cool, so we're going to give it right there. There goes a hit, I believe. Something. There he is. Oh, he's a fighter. Daggone. He's going down the creek on me. I tell you what, that Chow-Chow, if there's one in that area, they can't resist it. All right, that's number 5. Would have been number 6. We hadn't lost that one. Like I said, these are state stock trout. These are put and take streams, so if you like to eat them, these will be some good eating size. All right, we'll get him fixed up and we'll bring you back in a second. All right, we got that trout taken care of. My hands are getting slick. We're going back in with Chow-Chow. If we like one more, we're going to see if we can pick that last one up. That's the daily limit of trout for Virginia, 6, so let's see if we can pick that last one up in here. You can seem like if you can get it away from them, Keep it away from them chubs though if there's a trout in there. You can pick him up, but like I say, this Chow-Chow Supreme, I think I just seen one hit it. Or he striked at it, missed it. I don't know. I seen something refraction in there. Like saying with this Chow-Chow Supreme, it sort of mimics the hatchery food and coloration, smell, and then there's some extra expensive stuff we add to this one that enhances it. And it's worth every penny. Because like I said, these trout have been here stocked a couple days now. They've received a lot of pressure. And you can see, I would have done had my limit if I hadn't lost that one, so. I see a little bitty one out there. I pulled it away from him. I can't tell if it's a trout or a. I'm trying to keep it close to the wall over there. Seems like this might be where the trout's laying, and the chubs and stuff are on the outside corner. Hopefully we can get the last one here. If not, we're going to go over here on the other side of the bridge and try it. There he is. Don't have to go. Oh, is that a brookie? Oh yeah, that's a native brookie. Yeah, they didn't stock brooks, they stocked rainbows in here. Oh, he's beautiful. Look how pretty he is. Native brook trout. I'm going to turn him loose. I hooked him right on the top of the jaw there. There he goes. That goes to show you that the Chow-Chow catches it all. Browns, brooks, rainbows, tigers. So I wanted to let that little fella loose. You could tell he had the white tips. He's wild. I didn't want to harm him. I'm going back in again with the Chow-Chow again. Like I said, this is Chow-Chow Extreme, and then they make a regular Chow-Chow. Both of them are really good. Chow-Chow Extreme will pick up though where the other one leaves off. All right, I done see a little one going after it. I hope he don't get it. I tell you what, it's a beautiful day for fishing. Good Lord blessed us with a beautiful day. Like I said, next week's supposed to be absolutely nasty, and I'm sweating. So we can't pick one up in a couple more casts. I'm going to move on the other side and see if there's anything laying over there. All right, something's. All right, there he is. Oh, another native. That's two in a row. Beautiful. Look at that little brookie. Another little native brookie right in the corner of the jaw. Come on, little fella. I'm gonna get you loose. They did not stock brookies. They only stocked rainbows. So these are wild brookies in here. Whoa, hold on. Hold on, little fella. If you hold on, I'll get you back in the water quick. Spin around here. There he goes. Two beautiful wild brookies, 2 casts in a row. That's awesome. All right, we're going back in there. Still trying to get our last one. Got the 2 wild brookies. Looking for that last rainbow if we can get him. Them little brookies are beautiful though, they're colored up. Something just tapped it. Didn't get it. I believe we may have got the rainbows out of this hole now. That's why the wild brookies are hitting. They don't have them rainbows in there taking everything from them. So this will be the last cast here. If not, I'm moving over on the other side and trying some new water. All right, we moved to the other side of the bridge. Man, there's a lot of trash over here. I don't know if we can be able to catch anything in here or not. But here goes nothing. All right, I guess something hitting. Not a very big hit though. There he is. Oh, he's not very, oh, another. This is amazing. All these wild brook trout in here. Hey, little guy. You're right, he got it a little deep. I'm gonna take my time and get it out, and I'll show you. Hopefully I can show you swimming off. No, it's actually in the corner. I thought it was deep. Sorry about that. Right there it is, right in the corner of his mouth. There he is, right there in the water. There he goes. Another beautiful little wild brookie. That's 3 in a row. This is an amazing fishing trip today, whether I catch another one or not. But I cut my line when I got the hook out of him, so I'm going to retie and I'm going to move to a different area, try something different. We'll show you when we get down there or wherever we're going. All right, we were fishing down at the bridge this morning. We moved up here. Looks like a big pretty hole right here. I do see some trout already coming up. They're feeding on something on top of the water. So we may have found some more. We're going to get down here and see. It's pretty straight down though. I'm trying to look and see if I can maybe see some in the water. The glare is pretty rough. That could be the native brookies feeding right now, and I really don't want to catch them. I don't want to have them maybe have a tendency to swallow a hook, so I'm trying to scout a little bit, but you really can't see. The water's a little milky. Like I said, we had a pretty good rain last night. But all right, I'm gonna try to get down this bank here without killing myself. I'll bring you back when I get down there. If I fall, I don't want you to see it. All right, very good. It's gonna be my first cast using a Joe fly. All right, there he is. First cast with a Joe fly. I never fished with a Joe fly before. And look at that beauty. That was good. Oh no! Oh. All right, this is the last one for today. Beautiful big rainbow. Like I said, thank you for turning in to Outdoor Country. We're fishing at South Fork Holston River, I meant to say, and Smith County, stocked rainbow. Y'all go down there and subscribe to us and give us a like, and we hope you enjoyed all the fishing we've been doing here lately in Virginia. So Thank y'all, and we'll see you later. All right, everybody, that's all we got for you today. I hope you enjoyed all this beautiful weather we had and all the trout fishing. We've been traveling through Virginia doing some fishing different streams we've never been to. We've been to Wolf Creek last couple of days. We're at Holston today, and it's been a good time. Caught a lot of nice trout, tested a lot of new baits, and we're going to be bringing you some more fishing. So if you can, go down there and subscribe, and give us a like, give us a comment. Tell us maybe what place you want us to fish at. We're located in Southwest Virginia, so we've been traveling a couple hours in different directions fishing. So good fishing, everybody. God bless you, and don't forget the good Lord above. Thank you, and have a good day. On pink salmon, good fighter, nice trout. Well, I guess we know they're in here now. Oh, he's pretty. Like I said, this one's caught on pink salmon. Oh, he's a nice one.